I want to talk about how, in the first stages of when you've left your narcissist and you've decided to go no contact, I really want to caution you with maintaining some kind of privacy in your own life. It could mean social media, it could mean what you tell friends about your new life. And the reason I say that, I don't have any cross contamination with social media. Nobody I've ever dated has been where I'm friends with them or they're following me. It just doesn't happen in my world. Has never happened. But with younger people, I see it, I know, oh, he's following me, or he blocked me, or he unfollowed me, blah, 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 blah. Or they can use friends to peek in on you and see how your life is doing. Like, you guys are all on social media, on every platform. They will, any vulnerability that you may show, if they see that you lost a job or you broke up with your new boyfriend or you whatever, they're going to use that to come in, and because they want, when they plan their Hoover attempts, if they can, with the precision of a sniper, because they want to maximize their odds of getting through to you. They want to make it more likely that that you respond to them affirmatively. So if they get wind of any vulnerability that you're experiencing, it won't be good. So I caution you to just try to remain more private than not. Now, that doesn't mean you can't tell a good friend what's happening, although you don't want to tell them everything, do you? It's embarrassing. You wanted to shed light, you wanted to hear their reaction to make it a reality for yourself maybe, and you have that one good friend you confided in, but don't ever feel you have to tell everybody everything. But I caution you with being so public about what's happening with your life and your struggles. Be positive about what you post. Be positive about what you tell people. Don't allow him to get leaked information that you're open and ready to receive this Hoover. Because once they get through to you, say that you have a weak day, and they do see a crack in the veneer, and they reach out, and then you respond. Not only will they wreak havoc on your life again, and then that will leave you feeling the same old awful way, it will have an extra dose of you beating yourself up for being less than stellar about having the strength to not let them in. You'll beat yourself up. That's an awful feeling. How could I be so stupid? Oh my God. You were weak. But the thing is, don't let them know. Don't let them know at all. It's not going to make them go, oh, poor thing, I want her back. No, that's not what they'll do with that information. It won't play out like a romantic movie. It will not. I promise you it will not. And one of the things that they do, unfortunately, this is a terrible thing, but when they come back in and you allow them to come back in, and they know it's only to crush you again, they want you weakened so that you are now questioning your own memory of events. That leads to insanity on your part, because you're thinking, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. I guess. I don't know. Because they're trying to lure you back in. They're starting to say nice things to you. You're listening to them. They have a reason for this. Not only for a hit of just plain old good old narcissistic supply. They fear to be unmasked. They know you got the goods. You have all the information. You could unmask them. And if your worlds are cross-contaminated, which again, I just don't have any cross-contamination with anyone I've ever dated. They're out of my life. We don't have people in common. There's no social media cross-contamination. I'm pretty safe. But for most of the young people, there's people in common. They can find out what you're doing. You can find out what they're doing. Don't let them coming back in, wreaking havoc on your life, which, by the way, they love leaving you in a devastated mess. That's a rise for them alone. But also, they can't possibly allow you to unmask them. Absolutely not. That is an impossibility. They fear that like no tomorrow. They don't want anyone else to know their true self, which is why they put on their false self for everybody else. They can't possibly let people know what they did to you. And you might say, well, wait a minute, do they understand what they did to me? Yeah, they do know, but they just don't care. They don't care. And they're off doing it to another person. But they really do get concerned a lot with you unmasking them. They cannot possibly have their true self brought to light, because then you're going to mess up their game. Yes? You're going to make it less likely that they gain new supply if you let it be known. That's why I'm trying to shed light now in a general way on all narcissists and give you hints, because then maybe you'll see it coming and you'll be like, you know, Renee Flamand said, that person might be one. Yes, I want to shed light on all of them because it's an epidemic. And the more people know and the more we share this information with each other, the more they won't be able to hurt another person. Not one more person, including you. So if you allow them to get in, just know that their plan is to crush you again. They want to leave you devastated. They love that. That gives them a hidden narcissistic supply. But they're going to charm you in the meantime and make you confuse your version of events so that you're less likely maybe to share the information and unmask them and tell the world what kind of person that they are. It's all a game. So those Hoover attempts are planned with sniper efficiency, and any little window they sense that you have of vulnerability, they're going to go for it. So really watch what you put on social media. Really watch what you tell what to. If you know you have a person in common, I would caution you against really confiding in that person. Okay, again, I'm free of that. I don't have any cross-contamination. That part's very easy for me. But for many people, there is cross-contamination, and keep your stuff more private than not, especially in the beginning stages when you're trying to gain your strength. Don't allow anyone to confuse your version of events. You know exactly what happened. You're not going crazy, and keep yourself strong. Okay.